Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we have something interesting and we have something special. Fetter Stinker will showcase the way how to play. Wait a second, there is no sound. Let's try to fix it. Oh, you see? We know all the ways how to fix the things. Beautiful. Now there is a sound. Listen, I felt like I want to do a commentary today, right? And I felt like I want to do commentary on the tank that I do not like. And I know there is plenty of the folks who are in love with CS63, and I just simply can't. And I just simply can't love it. The gun handling is trolling me way too much, and it's not my style. I like Shakal, but this one is just different thing. Anyways. Too much talking, let's focus on the game. Hear me out, fellas. Fetter Stinker will be the living crap out of the enemies. You know that, and I know that the game is going to be solid banana out of 10, and it is going to be great. You know that, and I know that. Let's see how he managed to make this tank work and how he managed to get a lot of damage. Now, speaking about World of Tanks 2.0, we need to highlight... Man, how lucky are you? We need to highlight one very important thing. World of Tanks 2.0 brought a lot of tourists back into the game. The folks who do not necessarily know what they are doing in the game, right? Folks who may be traveling through the middle of the field and feeling great about themselves. And you know what? It is not a bad thing. And I have a suspicion that this game may look this way. I mean, what a lucky ammo rack that was. That was absolutely insanity. Absolutely insanity. This game was played in the 2.0 version, and it is a standard battle. Double checking it out, right? Just to make sure that we got the things properly. And oh boy. Double mouse is pushing through the middle of the field. Man, this is the comedy show. And by the way, just to highlight that for you, I haven't watched this replay beforehand, and I can promise you that this is a sweaty tryhard dream, if you will. I don't know, is this gentleman like professional World of Tanks player or average player or whatever he is, but man, this is the best farm ever. You are playing here with CS63 and you are... Give it to me. By the way, fun fact. At one point, CS63 was the tank that was holding my damage record as well. For a short period of time, maybe half year or something like that, and I have made 11,000 damage on this, but I felt like if I would have played the case scenario that we actually had with, let's say, Leopard, the game could have been maybe 12,000, maybe 13,000, maybe even more than that, because I missed quite some shots if I remember that correctly. The game was in the Siegfried line. Yeah, can you imagine that? It was like bloody probably 3-4 years ago. And I still remember the map where we played. Anyways, this game looks like a dream. So much madness, so much, I supposed to say so many tourists overall just smile and farm and shoot and farm and be happy and farm. This is how it felt like to me. 7.4 thousand damage, and man, this gentleman is slapping like there is no tomorrow. There is still plenty of the meat on the bone left. I don't really think that he is a professional World of Tanks player, by the way. I don't think he is bad, but I don't think that he is very much fluffy super unicorn, right? I'm talking about the unicorn of the unicorns, at least looking into all of this, right? But maybe that's only me, and maybe this is how am I looking at this. Anyways, the decision that the gentleman made, we have witnessed 4 minutes of the pure farm. DPM in action, pure farm, good pre-aim. Good pre-aim, very good pre-aim. That wasn't bad whatsoever, very nice. Very nice. He jumped into he switched the mode to the turbo mode, and now he's just simply making a hardcore pressure for a base defense he goes, right? I think this is the whole point. His team is losing the game by 2,000 hit points. There is same amount of the tanks left. Overall, dream case scenario, whenever you have 8,000 damage dealt, man, this score is absolutely insanity, and he is not even close for being done. There is still a lot of things to do in this game, right? I'm looking into this score, and by the way, fellas, I was attempting to go for my damage record just because 2.0 came. I played for probably 2 to 3 days while tryharding. I did not manage to break it, and I gave up on that. It made me such a toxic mother trucker, it's not even funny. I was getting 8,000 damage or 9,000 damage or 10,000 damage, and I was unhappy with my performance. That thing will come naturally, and we are going to be completely alright. At least this is how am I looking into all of this. Are you going to go for a ram? Please tell me you are going to go for a ram. Please tell me you are going to go for a ram. Oh yes, you will go for a ram. Beautiful. You sweet, magnificent mother trucker. Oh man. Oh man, this could have ended up very, very badly. Beautiful. And the gentleman is the man of the culture. Now I'm not entirely sure how good the player is. Maybe he is into the fluffy super unicorns. Who the flying F knows? We are just having a great time. Jack Peasdom is the shot. That's good. That's very, very nice. Now the question is, will Jack Peasdom miss for a second time while he is getting flanked with by the CS63? This is the question. He's down to fartable. Don't you dare to tell me that you will pick this. No, you are not going to do that. Okay, fair play. I was thinking maybe he will just simply go in front like there is no tomorrow and say, yep, we are ready to go. But I think the gentleman realized what kind of score he has. Unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I think at this point in time, this gentleman realized what kind of score he has, and he is getting closer to 10k, and I think that he will start playing a bit more serious at this point in time. I can promise you that at least this is how it works to me. Whenever I am getting close to 10,000 damage, I am starting to think a bit differently and to put a bit more focus into the game, but maybe that is only me, right? It is surprising that Esterva is not outspotting him, but probably Esterva at this point in time is hiding behind the rock. I would guess that is the thing. Okay, Fava is making quite a bit of pressure, very, very good. If he will keep making pressure, the CS63 from this position will be able to farm him quite easily. Also, I noticed where the sensitivity goes of this gentleman camera. I think it is extremely sensitive because he turns just, at least I feel like this. Either he is turning the mouse by huge movements, or either he has a very, very, very high sensitivity. 1 out of 2. Just random thing which I noticed meanwhile, right? 11,000 damage. Esterva is kind of a tourist over there. If he's going to push on him, which he will probably be able to get some more shots. Beautiful. And there are 2 tanks left in the game. 11,500 damage. This is already more than I have ever done damage-wise. And look how much HP there is still left into the game. There is KR1 tourist and IS-7 tourist, and now with a CS63 with a turbo mode, I don't even need to think what he's going to do. He's going on top of the hill. I can guarantee you that. He's going on top of the hill, and he will start farming the IS-7 in the butt. If he cannot see the IS-7, he will do that to KR1. I can guarantee you that. Oh yes. Indeed, mine. He cannot have an angle on IS-7, and he noticed that. Or will he try his luck? He's trying his luck. Does he have an angle? He does. He does have an angle. Beautiful shot to the Mr. IS-7. I think the guy is paying quite a bit more attention into all of this. Too bad he is hidden at this point in time, but that's okay. There is still a tourist Kier 1 sitting with a full hit points here around the corner. He's trying to spot him, but unfortunately he can't. Very, very greedy peek, if I can say so myself. Can he get some more shots to the Mr. IS-7? This is the question, and it doesn't look like it. Very impatient, I can see that, with zooming in, zooming out, but will patience pay off here or not really? Meanwhile, pay attention at the Friendly Badger. Friendly Badger is also looking into the IS-7 at this point in time, for obvious reasons, right? Beautiful. Vetter slapped the living crap out of the IS-7 or platoon mate of CS-63. And Kier 1 flanked. Oh wow, would you look at that. Now this is an interesting bit. What is he going to do? Is he going to stay here safe? Or will he wait in some interesting position from where he can farm Kier 1, because this is a hard one. He needs to be prepared to drop down just in case if Kier 1 is just simply going for him. Kier 1 is going for him, he's prepared to drop down. Kier 1 may think that he completely relocated and he dropped it down, but I'm not entirely sure about that. He's trying to annoy him beyond belief, and probably his platoon mate Badger will distract him quite a bit while he will get a couple of the free shots. Nah, this guy isn't bad. He isn't bad. He might be Fluffy Super Unicorn, who knows. Either way, Kier 1 locked his target. Kier 1 doesn't care. Oh man, this Kier 1. That is the definition of the tourist, fellas. That is a definition. Yep, he's not looking. A beautiful shot. Unfortunately, he threw it. This is how I feel like whenever I'm playing with a TS-63. Beautiful shot into the ass. And 13,000 damage. 13,000 damage. Yeah, quite a game, fellas. Quite a game, roller coaster of emotions. If not that hit from the almighty Jack Pizda, the score could be a bit stronger, at least in my opinion. But yeah, I would definitely not say that it was a bad performance or something. Looking into the stats, fellas, the gentleman earned himself an Ace Wanker, second mark of excellence, a high caliber, Confederate medal, Top Gun, solid, I believe we can call it 13,000 damage, 1.8 base experience, which is insane score for a tier 10 tank, and he made 127,000 credits. Yeah, indeed, he did made some credits. Or maybe this is a wrong score, who knows. Whatever that was, it was impressive game. For me personally, and I'm going to be honest, CS63 is not my tank because I feel like I'm getting trolled significantly more than I would ever love to buy the tank. But overall, I know that there is community that loves CS63 and they are able to make it work. They are playing usually aggressively, taking important positions early and after that holding them or just chasing the damage depending on the situation. Either way, impressive result by the Mr. Vetter Stinker. Congratulations with your damage record, because I assume that's what that was. And fellas, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a bit of the jumping thoughts today, but I thought, yeah, why the heck not? Let's share the CS63 damage record of the Vetter. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I very much appreciate you and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.